Disalfarm is a logistics service provider for the pharmaceutical industry. It was established in 2000 to service the storage and distribution needs within Spain for 3 different companies: Bayer, Boehringer Ingelheim and Novartis. Mechalux installed our racks, and as Disalfarm has evolved and grown, Mechalux has been there every step of the way. As we started to move more volume, we started to lose efficiency. Why? Because we could not simply multiply our vehicles. We couldn't just add more and more forklifts, since we were already at saturation point. The routes were getting to be much longer. The pallets were overflowing out of the end of each aisle, and with the additional machines, there was a lot more traffic. In addition to becoming less efficient, we had increasing concerns about the safety in the warehouse because of the increased traffic and activity. We had to find a way to set up a pallet conveyor system without interrupting activity and without stopping some of the flows we had within the storage area. We had to change fundamentally the way in which the warehouse worked without slowing down its daily operations during the transition. We had started to work on this project with several suppliers. But to answer the question of why Mechalux, it is because during the design phase, the company got very involved and helped us very much to find the solution we needed to get the project off the ground. Starting from scratch is a good place to start. Designing, planning and building are all fundamental parts of a project, but it's essential that it be done while working side by side with the customer. Disalfarm and Mechalux working together literally flipped the problem around to solve it. We didn't realize it at the time, but we were actually transforming the heart of the company. We automated the warehouse even further. How? By reducing manual operations in the warehouse, by replacing the manned VNA trucks with automated stacker cranes to store and retrieve the pallets. I would say that without the first project, we wouldn't have gone ahead with the second. But when we set up the automatic pallet conveyor, we didn't think of the possibility that one day Mechalux would design a specific system for warehouses, but until now it used manned VNA trucks, which could completely automate the process with automatic stacker cranes. Up until now, the products we had been offered by the market, regardless of the cost, meant that we would lose almost 20% of our put-away locations as a result of automating the storage and retrieval of product in and out of the aisles. In other words, with our selective racks that we already had in place, we couldn't use traditional stacker cranes, because the upper guide rails needed by a typical stacker crane would result in the loss of 20% of our storage slots. For us, from a business perspective, that was clearly unacceptable. But Mechalux offered us an innovative machine that could give us all of the benefits of an automated storage and retrieval system, but without losing any storage space. It was very clear that the efficiencies gained from this solution meant that our return on investment would be very rapid. Each automatic stacker crane replaces a manual VNA truck, drastically reducing the risk of errors and accidents. Before, our maximum capacity for movement of product in and out of the storage area was around 1,400 pallets per day. Now that capacity is triple of what it was before, thanks to the automatic pallet conveyor and to the automatic stacker cranes. Disalfarm is always on the move, and that is the cornerstone of its amazing success. Never stop.